baby. We are live, all the way live. It is Wednesday. You know what that means. I'm looking good. I'm feeling good. I'm loving life. I hope that you can say the same. Tonight we got a lot going on. But before we get to that, Lenny, let's get everybody on board with go ahead and giving this video a big thumbs up. Go ahead and share it if you haven't done it already. We like to see those comments. I spend a lot of time on Thursday mornings. I like to read all the comments, see what people are thinking. So I encourage that as well. So if you haven't done it already, go ahead and subscribe. I'm still told by the YouTube gods that we have about 50% of the people that watch this show still haven't subscribed. So
that's crazy.
That is crazy. So if you haven't done it, take a minute right now and go ahead and subscribe. We got a lot going on tonight. We got a lot of things to hear from, a lot of things to talk about. There was an incident in the parking lot last week. We have full coverage of that tonight. We're going to get a good long look at that video. We have interviews with Coach Lance Payne. Big Lenny, you're here tonight. The Good Neighbors, both in one setting for the first time ever. We're going to hear from those guys. We have 3 big matches, and this is the night. This is the night right now. We're going to find out who's headed to the finals to win this Imagine Alive title. So tonight we are going to see Daniel Exotic taking on Eric Enders. The Rocker Kriss Sans going one-on-one with Jimi the High-Flying Hippie. And Braden Elliott goes one-on-one with gorgeous Gregory. That's quite a lineup, man. I'm excited about that. Briefly, I want to talk about the upcoming shows here. We got September 17th. We're back in Altoona. I want to talk, before we go any further about any other shows, I want to tell you about TK Subs on Blair Street. They sell subs and 6-packs over at 520 Blair Street in Hollidaysburg. We cannot thank those guys enough for supporting what we do here. Without our sponsors, without our fans, none of this happens. So we're really appreciative of TK Sports, and we hope that you guys, TK Subs, what did I say?
Sports. Slow down.
Yeah, all right.
Slow down. Goose fiber.
Yeah, man, I need some of that chill medicine that Jimi the Hippie takes. Maybe that would help me out a bit. So yeah, TK Subs, we're forever grateful of those guys, and we hope that you guys show them some love as well. If you have a chance, go over, pick up a 6-pack, get a good sub over there. They have, as we've mentioned, they have the John Ross drink, which of course has ginger ale in it. Something maybe to behold. Who knows? We are going back to Hastings on October 29th. We have our show in Altoona, which is in October, and then we also have October 29th. So 2 big shows in October, which I'm very excited about. We love Hastings, of course. We love Altoona. It's our home, so we can't wait to see everybody on the 17th. That's it, though, man. That's what I wanted to cover right now. We have in a few minutes here, we have a few interviews. We have these 3 great matches, and we want to get to those tonight. So at this time, let's go ahead and, we can talk about it a little later on, Lenny, but let's show them the footage right now. There was a bit of an incident in the parking lot last week.
Come with me. Come on. I got some things to say. See, I did what I had to do. I did it for Malachi. I did it for us to become the greatest tag team in Imagine history. If he won that title, if he won that tournament, how could he team with me? I did it for him. That's what I had to do.
I did it because I wanted to, because I hate you.
There you go. A bit of an attack outside by Jimi the Hippie on Lucio DeVere. I spoke to Jimi the Hippie after the incident, and he felt justified in his attack. He, Lucio cost him 4 points in a match last week with Malachi Gage, and he cost Malachi Gage points as well. So I'm sure both those guys have a lot on their mind when it comes to Lucio DeVere. And, these things happen. Sometimes there's a press scrum and wrestlers get mad and people get beat up over it. It happens. At this point, let's go ahead and bring to the ringside area, I guess the interview area we call it here, Commissioner Coach Lance Payne. I have been told you have some big announcements. Are they concerning that you're finally revealing that this is fake, this neck thing here?
This is not fake. My neck is really broken.
Okay.
I cannot do anything that I done 2 years ago. That's why I'm not wrestling. All right, if I could, I would. If I did, I would be the champion here. I would be Imagine Wrestling's heavyweight world undisputed champion. But we don't need to get into that.
Okay.
I got something else I want to talk about. Hey, somebody catch that. There we go. So
Nobody caught it.
come on, guys.
Nobody caught
I
it.
thought y'all to catch better than that.
All right. Well, nobody can catch you, I guess.
I can see we got some work to do.
Yeah.
But let me talk about some work that's going on September 17th. The coach come prepared. I got the plays right here.
got the playbook.
I got the playbook right here. The first match I want to announce is going to be the team of Kriss Sans and the exotic one, the exotic Rockers, facing off against the father and son combo, John and James Ross and son.
Okay.
All right, that's the first tag team match I want to announce. I know that.
I like that. That's a good. I'm on board with that. That's a good decision.
Oh yeah. I got more.
Okay.
All right, you ready for this one?
Yeah, I'm ready. Let's
All right,
go ahead
listen up. It's going to be the Sideshow Psycho, Malachi Gage versus Lucio DeVere. Those two has had a lot of tension the past few weeks. I think that match is going to be one of the best matches of the night.
Yeah, I can't argue with that. All right. 2 for 2, man. We're good so far.
Here we go. Three for three.
All right.
3 for 3. This is the Hail Mary right here. Ready? Everybody listening? Ready? Gorgeous Gregory versus Chris Coleman. Come on, this guy. I mean, we already know we're going to give this win to Gorgeous Gregory because everybody already seen that Chris Coleman is not going to show up. He haven't even showed up tonight. After all the stuff he said on my social media, come on, Chris, tonight would have been the best night for you to show up. But you know what? Come September 17th, you will not have the opportunity to say that you didn't see the coach because I'm going to come down to the ring with Gorgeous Gregory. I want to make sure I'm standing there once Gorgeous Gregory crushes your face and pin your shoulders to the mat for the 3 count. I want to look you in the face, and I'm going to tell you, Chris, you should have followed the coach. It's a new Imagine Wrestling, people. Coach got all the plays, baby.
I'm not sure, man. I feel like it's been Coach Lance Payne talking all this smack on the internet. I've not seen a word from Chris Coleman. I have a feeling this might be exactly what Chris Coleman wants. Speaking about guys wanting something, let's go ahead and bring them to the ringside area. So close to being the tag team champions here.
You gotta talk to your mom about getting a dress.
All right, so yeah, John Ross, James Ross, how are you guys tonight? You feeling good?
Oh, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great, Cato. My son and I talked to Coach Lance Payne, and as he just told you, he scheduled our first ever title defense at this coming show.
Nope. You guys are not the tag team champions. That's the Rad Boys.
I pinned Braden Elliott 1, 2, 3
That is true. Everybody saw
in
it.
Reynoldsville.
That is true.
Yeah, it happened.
Well, the decision was reversed because you guys hit him with one of the things we tightened the rope.
I was recycling part of the ring that fell off. I'm a multitasking name.
Yeah, you're a cheater.
No, I'm multitasking, raising my son, setting a good example. Look, you would understand this if you had a son, Cato. I mean, I'm just saying.
I don't have a son. That's fair.
But we're excited to go in and defend our titles against the Exotic Rockers. That's okay. We'll allow the Rad Boys to carry the titles for a while. But have you been in the ring with either one of these guys? I have. I've been in the ring with both of them. I've beaten them both. So I can teach my son hands-on. Look, we're the Ross family. Everybody talks about people coming in and claiming they're the franchise, but the Ross family, I won a championship on my debut, Cato. My son won a championship on his debut.
I did do that.
The Ross family is a family of winners. We are a family of winners. Old John Ross had a son. Ginger Ale. Here a win, there a win, everywhere a win. And on Saturday, when we face the Exotic Rockers, it's going to be another win. And we're going to clean them up, just like I taught you, right?
Yeah. Just like he taught me how to clean my room, we're going to clean up the Exotic Rockers. We're going to make the bed, and they're going to have to lie in it.
And that's exactly right, because remember, life is better in a sweater together.
Oh my God. Oh. Well, I think we need a palate cleanser after that one. Let's go ahead and bring to the area right now. Let's go ahead and bring in Big Lenny. I know I know you're scheduled to talk about this 6-man. Just give me your thoughts real quick on the insanity we just saw with the Ross and Son or the Good Neighbors. I'm not sure what they're calling themselves yet.
I can sum it up pretty simply. The apple didn't fall too far from the tree on that one, Cato. They're different fellas.
Yeah, for sure. So we got this big 6-man main event coming up. It's going to be yourself, Jimi the Hippie. It's going to be Tito Horick taking on the Power Brokers. Guys who spent a lot of time on TV lately. Spencer, of course, no matter what you think of him, you have to say he's the best wrestler right now in Imagine Wrestling. He is the heavyweight champion. How do the three of you climb the mountain that is the Power Brokers?
Well, I'll be honest, Cato. I don't have a lot of experience with a lot of the guys that are in this match. I've only ever been in. I've wrestled David Lawless twice now, I believe, and none of the other three guys or the other two guys have I ever wrestled. I've never been in the ring with Tito Horick. I don't know much about Tito Horick as far as in-ring stuff. One thing I do know is I know Jimi the Hippie. Jimi the Hippie and I, we ran the roads. We run the circuit for a lot of years together. We faced off against each other. We were on the same side of the ring together. And I know that means a lot coming into this because we have that experience. Adding Tito Horick to that mix, I feel like it's going to be a hard night for the Power Brokers.
There you go, man. This is a 6-man tag match. You're not going to want to miss. It's the balance of Imagine Wrestling. You got the 3 top contenders to the heavyweight title going against the heavyweight champion and 2 of the best wrestlers around. That's Alexander Apollo and Mambo Italiano. So that's a 6-man tag match you're not going to want to miss. Moving forward, man, this is the interview I've most been looking forward to this week. Let's go ahead and bring him in right now. Go ahead. Come on in here. We've not seen you in a while. I know you've been at rehab. You've been getting this thing sort of worked out, the bicep. Let's get right into it. Where's the progress? How are you feeling? What's the prognosis?
Cato, man. First of all, it feels great to be here. It feels great to be back in the dojo in front of the imagination. It's been a wild month and a half, man. Wild month and a half. See, 4 weeks ago, I had my surgery on my bicep for the torn tendon. 2 weeks after that, had my follow-up. Now, my doctor, during the follow-up, told me it was the worst injury for a bicep tendon that she's seen, and she wasn't sure that she'd be able to fix it. But she did. And every day since, it's been getting a little bit better. So it's still a long road ahead of me. But I got to check up in a couple weeks. We're going to see how we're doing. My mobility is getting better. I'm not cleared for strength training yet, but that will come. And everybody in the back, in the locker room, they'll be put on notice. Because pretty soon, Cato, in the future, it will be alpha time again.
There you go. I think we're all looking forward to the day that we see the Alpha Rick Matthews back in an Imagine ring, and hopefully that's sooner than later. Let's go ahead at this point, take a minute, and go ahead and look at all the matches that we have coming up so far that are announced for September 17th. There you go. Those are the matches we have so far. I understand there's going to be more matches announced in the coming next 10 days. That's how far away. It's already 10 days away, man. Coming quick. You want to get your tickets quick, fast, and in a hurry. I sound like it's going to be quite a filled building, so we're looking forward to that. I have some important I really want to cover at the end of this show, so if you want to stick around for that, I have some important message I want to deliver to everybody at the end of the night here. As far as the tournament, man, we got 2 guys on standby pretty much ready to go here. And but before we get to that, I just want to explain the points. If you haven't been following along to this point, 4 points gets you a win. A win gets you 4 points. A count-out victory gets you 1 point. A time limit draw gets each competitor 2 points. And then if, like what we saw last week, if a man is disqualified, they lose 2 points and their opponent gets 1 point. So at this point right now, we're about to see Braden Elliott take on Gorgeous Gregory. The point systems show that Braden Elliott is 4 points behind Gorgeous Gregory. So if Braden Elliott can pick up the win in this upcoming match right now, we are going to have a runoff. They'll fight each other again next week with no time limit. That's how that bracket can be determined. And then, unfortunately, one of those guys would have to fight twice next week then. So that's the way we've worked this out. And so that's interesting. If Braden can pick up the win, we're going to see the same exact match next week, which is exciting.
Yeah.
And then, so we'll talk about the other points when we come to the other matches. And see how these things work out. I do know that Daniel Exotic is still in the running for that bracket as well, and that's going to be a lot depending on this situation right here. Braden Elliott needs to pick up a win to keep Daniel Exotic still in the running to win his bracket. So let's go ahead and head to the ring right now. First, he is from New York, New York. He is Gorgeous Gregory.
Gorgeous Gregory, and a generational talent at that, and a once-in-a-lifetime athlete. Oh, man. Here I am, baby.
His opponent, he is one half of the Imagine Tag Team Champions. He is banging. Whoops, sorry. All that Braden Elliott. Get out of here, gentlemen. We're trying to have a wrestling show. Yeoman's talking in my ear, distracted me. Trying to have a wrestling show here.
Hey! Shut up for a second.
You shut up.
This side ready? This side ready? I'm ready. I'm ready. Because all I gotta do is outlast you. You have to beat me, and you know you can't. You know you can't beat me. You can't beat me, Braden. You can't touch me. You can't touch the generational talent, baby.
Come on, let's go.
Oh, man, you can't touch me. Oh,
Wonder if we'll get any words in this.
15 minutes, baby. That's all it's going to take. That's all it's going to take. And I'm in the finals. And I'm in the finals, baby.
I'm going through
15
No,
minutes.
come on, it's time. Come on.
15 minutes. Oh, man. All right,
let's go.
All right, let me take my robe off. Okay, hold on.
Finally.
Chris.
Something about to happen here?
I am not being No, I am
No,
not.
just lose.
Let me get
No, I don't want him to help.
Now, come on,
You
it's
help
time.
me.
Let's
You
go.
help me.
I am not taking your robe
Come
off.
on, please. All right, hold on.
You guys already screwed off for a minute.
Yeah.
All right, I'm taking it off.
But
Yeah,
that was
Brett, you
wrong.
keep that
It
pink
has.
and blue
Oh.
pump back.
You
That
stay
pink
back.
and blue pump
I'm
back.
going to stay back.
I think
I
the
wear
referee
purple,
should step
baby.
in here and make
I
this
wear
guy-
purple and silver. Do you see my
Would you
boots?
turn Braden
You
Elliott?
see my boots? These boots.
Braden
Look at
Elliott
that.
does not care
Silver
if
and
George
purple,
Gregory
baby.
has that
Hold on,
robe on or not.
Hold on.
He
All right,
wants a
take
piece
off
of
my
it
robe.
right now.
Just give me a minute. Yep, yeah, give me a minute. Give me a minute, please. Please.
You've already had a minute.
All right, hold on. I gotta prop up my jacket. Are you kidding me? Hold on. No, this is important. This is important. That cost $6,000.
It did not cost
Yes, it did. Shut up.
$6,000.
You shut your mouth. All right. I'm ready to wrestle. Are you ready? Are you finally done running from me?
Yeah.
No.
I don't know, Katie. That looks
I'm
like
not
a
ready.
real synthetic gold
Quit
turd.
running from me.
Maybe.
Quit running from me. That's all I'm asking. Is don't run from me.
He's such a
Don't run from me.
Here we go, double leg down. The punches goes for cover. Getting his shoulders down. Shoulders down, not yet. Can he hold him down? No, not yet. Good strategy here. This is where everything else excels, man. He has a fine nature. He get waist control. He is dominant in that fashion. Trying to hold him down. You can get enough weight over his shoulders, he might have a shot at this.
It's a smart strategy, Katie. Right?
He's absolutely trying his best to win this match. One thing we've learned, man, everybody hates Gorgeous Gregory.
Yeah.
Both locker rooms, man. This guy is not likable in the
Hey,
league.
come on, guys. Let's get it back in here. Come on, one. Two.
Let's see who's got the better cardio. How many laps are we going to do?
I don't know. See how long Gregory can run.
4. No.
Cut him off by pulling it tight. Braden's ready. Not ready for that one, though.
No,
That's
he
for
was
sure.
not ready for that.
Braden's ready for that shot. And now he's raining down punches, trying to get him through. Braden doing a good job of covering up.
Oh, man. Just like that, I'm on top. Just like that, I'm on top, baby. Just like that. Just like that. I got this.
Smart strategy, though, man. He's got a hold. He's got a real tight chin lock.
My arm is extra big.
Grinding him down.
15 minutes. That's all this is going to take. That's it.
Well, I know one thing. We know for sure that Gregory is not hiding his strategy. He wants to last the full 15 minutes. So that's going to force Braden Elliott to be aggressive here to get the win. That's for sure.
No, I didn't pull his hair. I didn't pull his hair. I didn't pull his hair. I didn't do it.
Big kick in the chest there. He's
Look at that stiff kick.
I think some folks thought we lost audio, but I'll tell you, I was just laying out, letting this big mouth run his mouth. He never stops talking.
Look at that. It's clean. It's clean.
It is clean, man. It's a nice tight chin lock. We know that, both of us have been in this position here.
Oh, it's a rough position. Whenever somebody's got a hold of your head and there's nothing you can do about it, that is a rough position to be in.
And if you can get it tight enough and cut that carotid artery off, everything gets dizzy, and it's
Real
hard
quick,
to throw
yeah.
a punch, and it's hard to grab a hold whenever you're dizzy. So I don't like this gorgeous Gregory. I love the strategy, though.
He can't get out of this. He can't get out of this.
Tell you what, man, what a great match we're seeing here tonight. Two of the finest stars you're going to find anywhere. Young, up-and-coming stars.
One punch and he's done.
One guy is 18, the other is 20. Can you believe this?
Yeah, they got a long future ahead of them in this business.
Absolutely. A lot of young guys in this company
Yeah.
that's going to carry this thing into the future.
I'm gonna break his neck, and then Jake, I know you're watching. I'm gonna break your neck too. I'm handing out free neck breakings to all the rad boys.
Oh, he's going to beat up the Rad Boys now, I guess.
I'm on his hair. I'm on. Hey. How much time is left?
Doesn't matter.
Tell me.
No. No one's telling you the
I'm
time.
gonna break his neck.
I bet you won't.
I'm going to break his neck.
I bet you won't.
He cannot get out of this.
I bet he will. I told you. Braden Elliott, smart strategy. Trying to get that win, and a shot right at the base of the neck.
Look at you.
A shot that I would say
Doing to him.
should be illegal.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna hurt this man. I'm not honest. I'm not. I'm not honest.
This match here is going a long way to deciding who wins this tournament. At least this bracket here.
Yeah. And it may be the person who wins the whole thing.
Gregory. Or I'm sorry, Braden Elliott has to win this. Has to win this match to get that runoff at the end here. Caught him with the elbow. Caught him with the boot. Big line. Starting to build some momentum now with Braden Elliott. Ducks the line. Shotgun drop kick. Tell you what, he's got Gregory in a bad way. Goes for cover. Not quite yet.
Still a lot of energy in that kick out, Cato. Braden Elliott going to try something a little bit more risky. Took a little bit too long. Gregory out of the way. Big flapjack.
No. There you go. Showing some toughness with Braden Elliott, man. This is a kid who doesn't stop fighting. There's no doubt about that. What a match we're seeing here. I'll tell you what, though. To me, Braden Elliott has to find a second win. He's got to turn it on. He's got to get aggressive. We're well past the halfway point of this match right now. Ducks the line. What's he going for? Could be it right now. 1, 2. No, not yet. Oklahoma roll. Doesn't get it yet. 2 in a row. Double leg. Up and over. 2. No.
At this point, it is a tall mountain to climb, Cato, because if I'm not mistaken, nobody's pinned Gorgeous Gregory in Imagine Wrestling
Not yet. No, he's not been pinned. But this might be the one right here. Rained down some punches on the top of his head.
I thought he had him there. Gregory was struggling to kick out on that one.
Tell you what, he showed a little bit of a strong jaw right there. You know, he took a couple real hard shots. Wasn't able to cover up, but this could be the opening. If Braden Elliott can turn it on the Jets right now, I think he's got him. I tried the same maneuver. Braden wised up and was ready for it. Ducks the line. Ducks a line of his own. Both men jockeying for position. Braden trying for a single leg. Both men jockeying for position. What do we got here? Takes him over. Beautifully done. Another cover. No.
Oh, so close.
Braden's got about 5 minutes here to figure out this puzzle. Small package. Not able to get it done. So many covers. Might be going for something here. Going for a sharpshooter. This could be it. Is he going to tap? Could this be it? Is he going to tap? Is he going to get to the ropes? He's so close. He has long arms. Is he going to get there? And he does. Braden Elliott has to break it up. Got to fire up, kid. You only got 4 minutes left. You got to find the combination.
Get him in the center of the ring. Do it again.
Absolutely. Gregory showing his toughness right now. Caught him on the side of the ear with that short forearm. Whips him into the buckle. Comes across. Back body drop. Braden able to balance himself and it catches him again. He has been using those forearms to great effect tonight. Has caught him several times unexpectedly. Now all the way to the top rope. What's he got? And he got all of it. I've seen him win matches with this. That top rope elbow. 1, 2. No.
Oh, come on.
Man, oh man. Got to figure out the combination, man. This kid can be beat. I absolutely believe it can be done. Got him! Lung blower! I'm sorry, that's a code breaker there. No! I can't believe it, man. He's going to have to go deeper into his playbook. Trying to put him to sleep. Is he trying to get that deep sleep in? Looks real dangerous. Looks like almost a choke. Let's see what they've got here. Wow, look at the strength
of Gregory.
Who would have saw that coming? After all that offense, that high-speed offense by Braden Elliott, Gregory, this is the problem with... Oh, look at that! Found a new tool in his toolbox. Not quite able to get it done, though.
Yeah, not sure where he pulled that one out of.
I've never seen it done quite like
Wow,
that
is he
before.
getting frustrated, though, Cato?
There he goes, driving down those big elbows in the back of his... Oh, so close again.
I've never seen Braden Elliott get frustrated in a match like this, Cato.
Gregory has a way of doing that. You know that.
Yeah.
I mean, this kid, double tough, and as arrogant as the day is long. That's the problem with this guy. Beautiful. Another one of those forearms. Whoa! Did you see Gregory? Both guys sort of trading shots now. Back and forth, back and forth. Who's going to be the tougher one? Catches him, spins him. Oh, almost got it. That ripcord spine buster. Big suplex.
Wow.
Could be the end. Gregory has to survive for one more minute.
A lot of impact on that suplex, Cato. A lot of impact.
Here he goes. If Braden's going to win, he's got to do it now. He's going for it again. Going
He's
for that
got him in the
sharpshooter.
middle of the ring, Cato.
He got it this time. Oh, he's in it. He is in it. You got to tap. Pull back. You got 30 seconds. Come on. Is he going to give? Is he going to pass out? He might pass out. That is a lot of torque. It's been a long time since I've seen somebody. Look how deep that is.
Wow, he's
10
really wrenching
seconds.
back on that, Cato.
Come on. Make him tap. 5,
Right,
4,
Braden.
3, 2, 1. Tap. Oh, my God.
Wow.
Oh, what a disappointment, man. Good grief. What a fight. What an ending. Not quite able to get it done. I am shocked, man. I am absolutely shocked.
Yeah.
How did he stay in that sharpshooter and not tap out or pass out
As
for
far
nearly
as
45
he was
seconds?
wrenched back, Cato, I don't understand it.
I don't understand it either. Let me just take a look at the points we got going on right now and see where things lie. So, let's see. At this point, that will put... boy, I'm just checking here. That'll put... Yeah.
Does that put Gorgeous Gregory in the finals?
Not yet. I'll tell you what. We have the same scenario coming up right now. So he has 12 points, Gorgeous Gregory does, and Daniel Exotic has 8 points. So Daniel Exotic wins this match right now. We have the same scenario playing all over again in that bracket where Daniel Exotic goes to a runoff with Gorgeous Gregory. The winner of that would then face the winner of Block B.
Okay, which will be decided yet tonight, too.
Will be decided tonight. Which will
Okay.
be decided tonight. Yes, sir, man.
A lot of exciting stuff to happen
A lot
yet,
on
so-
the line right now for Daniel Exotic. So I'll tell you what, man. Let's not waste any time.
Yeah, we
Let's
got a
go
match
ahead.
ready to go.
Let's go ahead and head to the ring, man. Poor referee Chris, man. He's going to be exhausted by the
Yeah,
end
he
of this
is.
night. Let's go ahead and introduce first. He is Eric Enders. There you go. Missed the shot a little bit, but Gelman got it at the end.
Yeah.
All right, his opponent. He is the exotic one, Daniel Exotic. There you go. Big opportunity for Daniel Exotic. Eric Enders slow out the gate, lost his first 2 matches, was able to pick up a single point against neighbor John.
Yeah.
So at least he wasn't shut out.
Yeah.
And not a lot of success to this point for this super friendly Eric Enders.
Yeah. He's a different fella.
He's different, man. He is different. He's I don't know. I know you said about it before. There's something not quite right. I don't know. We'll see if he's been super friendly to this point. Let's see what he's got. Daniel Exotic, of course, really known for that speed, that conditioning. I mean, this kid has a motor on him that does not stop. There's no doubt about that. And let's see if that serves him well tonight to get him to where he wants to be, having a shot at the Imagine. He's still in the running here.
That's what I was just going to say, Cato. Eric Enders, despite where he's come from and what he's done, he has a tough task trying to out-wrestle Daniel Exotic.
Absolutely. Absolutely. There's no doubt about it. I know, in a past life, Eric Enders had a lot of accomplishments. But no matter how good you are, you take time off, an extended period of time, it is often one of those cases where it takes a while to knock off that ring rust.
Oh, and, absolutely.
We'll see at this point. I mean, this is his 5th match overall since returning to the ring. This is the 4th one on a live show. He had that match with you in Reynoldsville, and I'll be honest, man, he brought it to you a little more than I expected up in Reynoldsville. So maybe that ring rust is starting to knock off, and let's see if his friendly ways sort of can get him over the mountain that is the super conditioned, super fast Exotic one.
To be honest, at this point, Cato, he's hanging in there with Daniel Exotic wrestling better than I expected.
And the advantage that I would say that Eric Enders has is he's
that was a little bit dirty, Cato.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
That's what I'm talking about. There's something about him.
A little bit, yeah. Oh, look at that counter into a pin.
Wow, Daniel almost landed on top of his head there.
Nice little counter. Got him with a big back elbow, did Eric Enders. I see that, Dan, we talked about what the advantages that Daniel Exotic has. I think we got to briefly touch on the advantages that Eric Enders has. He's a well-educated man. I don't know how much he wants us to tell, but he has a PhD. So he's super bright. He's got some experience on him. I know he has some ring rust, but and then the size. I mean, he's got a good 4 or 5 inches on Daniel and a weight advantage.
Can I ask what his doctorate's in?
You could.
Okay.
But I don't know that I know.
Okay.
He may have told me, and I don't remember because I'm old. And
that I understand.
Yeah, I've been hitting the head a lot. Eric Enders, of course, quick advantage here on Daniel Exotic. And, we've seen Daniel in this spot here. And I know that, we're supposed to do our job as announcers and say, oh, is he in trouble? To me, Daniel's not in trouble right now. This is a kid that's been in this situation. He knows how to fight from underneath. I think everybody in his locker room believes in Daniel Exotic and his abilities.
I'm pretty sure Daniel's been in worse situations than this and come back.
But this is a unique situation. This crevasse that he sort of has right here, I don't know how familiar Daniel is with this and if he knows how to counter this. I don't know.
I'd be shocked if he doesn't, Cato. He has quite a repertoire. I know he spends a lot of time on his wrestling technique.
Absolutely, man. He is a wild man in that ring on top of everything else. He's fast and he's furious, and it's hard to contain sometimes.
Yeah.
Of course, we still got coming up. We got Jimi the Hippie taking on the Rocker Kriss Sans. That's going to be a great match coming up. I have a bit of a thing I want to talk to everybody about at the end of the night here as well. So I hope everybody tunes in for that. This is, as we mentioned in the live chat, it's a first time match.
Yeah. And here's my question, Cato. What does Eric Enders get out of a win in this match?
He's playing spoiler. There is something to that. In the NFL, we often see teams want to play the spoiler. Even though we're not making the playoffs, we can knock you out of the playoffs as well. That's a win for us.
Yeah.
And on top of everything else, if Eric Enders were to somehow pull off this upset and pick up a win, does it help his career as far as maybe getting a future shot at the Imagine Live title?
Maybe. I mean, Daniel Exotic is one of our, more illustrious champions on the Imagine Live Championship.
Absolutely. He's been there. He climbed the mountain quite a few times. is a tough kid, knows how to win matches and knows how to win titles.
Yeah, and early on, he has to be one of the heavy favorites in this whole tournament.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, he's still
favored. He's still favored to win this tournament.
We have 2 matches left in this tournament, and he's still in the whole thing.
Yeah.
So, at this point, I'd almost be surprised to not see that runoff with him and Gorgeous Gregory next week.
Yeah, I agree. And I think that makes for great wrestling.
I agree, man. I agree. Daniel has had it in for Gorgeous Gregory for a long time. He hates that guy.
Wow, what a clothesline.
Man, he got all of that line, right?
Yeah.
And I think that clothesline there is sort of indicative of what we've seen, the gradual knocking off of the rust by Eric Enders. He's improved quite a bit in the last 5-6 weeks since he returned to in-ring action here.
Well, maybe I had something to do with that. I know I clotheslined the hell out of him in Reynoldsville.
You definitely knocked something off of him, that's for sure, man.
So maybe I reminded him what a clothesline's supposed to feel like.
1, 2, 3, 4.
There you go. Again, we're getting some chokes in right here.
Yeah, I mean...
Oh, out of the way, just in the nick of time.
Why do I have a feeling his PhD's in psychology or something like that?
I don't know. Maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe we can ask him next week. Tell you what, though, this is turning into quite a little fight here, man. More than I probably would have expected. Daniel Exotic, though, here's what we talked about earlier. This kid finds a way to build some momentum, and now he's got things rocking in his direction. Back-to-back elbows, drops Eric Enders, ducks the line, catches the waist lock. Got him!
And here we go. This is where Daniel wins. Does he really need to be here?
Come on, man. Why is this guy here? Where's Lance Payne to get control of this situation? Oh, my God, he kicked him in the balls.
Did you say balls?
I was not expecting that. My apologies. Did not mean to say it. I just did not expect that. What kind of man is Eric Enders?
I told you there's something not quite right.
What kind of man is Eric Enders to take that shortcut?
Did I not see this coming?
I don't like it, man. He kicked him low when he didn't need to.
I told you.
We need answers.
Yeah.
We need answers. I think it's important that we get answers as soon as possible about what just happened here. I'll tell you what. So if I'm Daniel Exotic, I'm furious right now.
Yeah.
I'm furious at Eric Enders. I'm furious at Gorgeous Gregory. You know, we're calling this Gorgeous Gregory a gorgeous idiot. But he told us weeks ago he had a plan. Was this the plan?
Maybe. He put himself in the finals.
I'll tell you who. He's in the finals, you're right.
He got himself into the finals, so maybe this was all part of a plan.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I know we're close to having our final match. I just want to check the point situation here now as far as the B block here. So to this point, Jimi has 5 points. Malachi Gage has 6 points. Then we got Lucio, who has 5 points. Rocker, who has 2 points. And Jake Wiley, who I guess would technically still be in it, has 7 points. He has no more matches. So, I mean, this is really the way that Jimi gets into this finals now with 5 points.
He has to pick up a win.
A win or a time limit draw would give him 7 points, which would force then what we talked about before, a situation where it would be him versus Jake Wiley. And then one of those two is going to have to wrestle twice with that winner going on to face Gorgeous Gregory next week.
Could be interesting.
So, yeah. Boy, it's close, though.
Yeah, Block B is way closer than Block A.
Yeah, man, it's really close. Is there a path to get Rocker into this finals? a win tonight would leave him 1 point short
Of Jake Wiley, yes.
of Jake Wiley. So, yeah, 1 point and tie him for second with Malachi Gage. So, yeah. So, boy, a lot of pressure here tonight on Jimmy the Hippie
Yeah.
to pick up a win or pick up a 15-minute time limit draw.
Yeah.
So,
those are his
and I know
only two options.
Jimmy is not the type, and neither is Rocker Kriss Sans, to screw around like Gorgeous Gregory. I have a feeling we're going to see something here. So let's go ahead and tell you what, man, I'm ready for it already. Let's go ahead and let's get to the ring right now. Let's find out how this thing's going to play out, what our match is going to be next week. First, he is from Paradise City. He is the Rocker Kriss Sans. His opponent, he's from right here in Altoona, Pennsylvania. In fact, some call him the King of Altoona. He is Jimi, the High Flying Hippie. One of your partners next Saturday night on the 17th.
And obviously, I have a lot of confidence in him, and I love Kriss Sans. I have a lot of respect for him, but I feel like he's got a tall mountain to climb to beat Jimmy the Hippie tonight.
Yeah, I think for the Rocker, this is a real good learning experience, man. You're in the ring with a veteran, a guy who doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He's going to have to wrestle really smart, the Rocker Kriss Sans, to figure out this puzzle that is Jimmy the High Flying Hippie. Unique style from Jimmy the Hippie. He knows a lot of holds. He's able to sort things out in a way that not a lot of guys are able to. So the advantages to me, Jimmy the Hippie, obviously experience. Jimmy the Hippie on the ground, an advantage. In the air, an advantage. I think that maybe the advantages that we're going to see from the Rocker is this kid has an unbelievable heart. I would say, he has that youthful vibrance that you can't capture past a certain age. Another one of these kids that are 21 and under, And he definitely has that and has an incredibly bright future in Imagine Wrestling. I think that the other sort of thing that Rocker has is just there's an energy there. You know what I mean? Like there's an energy to fight that's hard to capture and hard to explain. Yes, sir. Working that arm tight though, man. He has a tight grip. I think if you're the Rocker Kriss Sans right now, how do you swing the momentum in your favor?
You just got to quicken the pace. Jimmy has good cardio and he's fast, but I feel like Kriss Sans could outquick him over the long run.
Okay, all right. So
create some distance and try to wear Jimmy out.
Yeah, I agree 100% with create the distance. You can't stay in close with Jimmy the Hippie and expect to win.
Yeah. Juke and jive and duck and dive.
Backs him up, going for a whip. Put all that whip into that one. Caught him hard with an elbow right on the right side of the ear. Rocker showing some fire. Got his own elbow in there. He's going for that DDT that he's been winning matches with. Whoa, Jimmy shot for the moon for that one. Oh, a little bit of Jimmy's own medicine there. Sometimes when you're trying to help guys learn, they learn some of your stuff.
Yeah,
and that's what we saw there with the Rocker Kriss Sans. I like it. I like it a lot, man. Here we go. See if Jimmy can relieve this pressure here. Oh, he's trying to cartwheel out of it, and Rocker clearly did his homework tonight.
Yeah,
I like it
because I telegraphed it. I'm like, oh, here goes Jimmy. He's going to cartwheel out of it. No.
Yep. Rocker had an answer. I like that a lot. You don't always think about Jimmy the Hippie having a size advantage, but he does in this situation.
Absolutely.
Ducks the line. Goes for a hip toss. Blocked. Is the Rocker trying for that DDT again? Nope. Countered into a...
I don't know what you call
Northern Lights rolling suplex and followed up by a big line. Not a great kick out there by the Rocker. I think he really...
He took something on that suplex.
He did, man. He followed up with that clothesline and The Rocker is in trouble. I think maybe he might have angered Jimmy a bit. You know, Jimmy losing his cool. You know, for a minute there, he kind of out-Jimmied the Jimmy.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, he was able to counter that their cartwheel. He was able to find some answers for things that people usually don't have answers for when it comes to Jimmy the Hippie. So good on him doing his homework. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Got it in tight. Tried to counter out, but he walked right into a suplex. And there he caught him with the Arabian press off the second rope. This is the heart that I was talking about earlier. Kriss Sans sort of has that never say die attitude, man, that has served him well to this point.
You know, and this is one of them difficult situations, not only for us but for the fans, because who do you cheer for more? Because you like both guys.
And there's no doubt about that. And I think that at this point for me, I'm cheering for a good match, and that's what we've seen to this point. Nobody's taking any shortcuts. Each man just trying to prove that they can hang with the other. And I think, you know, that's really the story here with Kriss Sans. He wants to prove to himself that he has what it takes to be in the ring with a veteran, with a main event guy like Jimmy the High Flying Hippie.
You know, obviously, you know, I'd love to see Kriss Sans pick up the win, but I'd love to see Jimmy make it to the finals as well.
Yeah, man. Gregory versus Jimmy would be great. You know, those two guys have they've been at each other's throat for what, 6 weeks now? Jimmy stood right here at our table and threatened and guaranteed that he would beat up Gregory if he got involved anymore in his matches. So I would be more than a little surprised if we saw Gregory again tonight.
And clearly, by the video we saw earlier tonight, Jimmy has no problem following a guy into the parking lot to seek his revenge for being wronged.
He mugged Lucio DeVere last week. I mean, mugged him. So good on him, man. Sometimes you got to take matters into your own hands out in the parking lot. I don't have a problem with that. It's my understanding he smacked old Lucio so badly around that's why we didn't see Lucio DeVere tonight. He was a little under the weather, so to speak. And that's why he couldn't be here, because he got beat up in the parking lot.
You sure he just wasn't butthurt?
Could be, yes. Unlike AEW, our fights don't happen in the locker room. They happen in the parking lot. There you go, man. Let's get back to the action here. Beautifully, managing the head. I've talked about this so many times through the years. I've always suggest guys get a hold of the head. It's hard for a guy to fight when you have full control of his head. Look at that pinning combination. Beautifully done by Jimmy the Hippie here.
I agree with that, Kato, but appendages work as well. Arms, legs, you know, if you can get a hold of disable a body part, you're helping your cause greatly.
Think this is a mistake by Jimmy the Hippie here, man?
Oh, yeah.
Sort of, showing some mercy on the kid. I know
Which I get that.
They train together and they work together, and Jimmy has tried to help this kid a lot. But still, the Imagine live title is on the line here. Bottom of that double chop. Sets him up. Oh, big headbutt. Both guys known for their headbutts, and both guys sort of rocked in that situation. Let's see who comes out the better. Big line in the corner. Might be setting him up for that bulldog. Got it. Got all of it. He drove him forehead first into the mat. This could be it. 1, 2. No, not yet. Big mistake earlier from Jimmy. Showing some mercy on Kriss Sans, and Kriss Sans took advantage.
Yeah.
Might be setting him up here. Could be that rocker dropper.
Sans.
Huh?
And you can't blame Kriss Sans for taking advantage of it, kid.
He wants to prove himself tonight. Sets him up. Oh, he's going for that. Oh, he got him with that DDT. That could be it. Got to get to the cover quicker. Is this going to be it? 2. No. Wow.
Wow, I really thought Kriss Sans was going to get it there.
Barely able to get his shoulder up. Holy cow. If I'm Kriss Sans, I just threw my best offensive weapon, and people always say, "Oh, I threw my best weapon. What should I do?" Hit it again.
Yeah.
Hit it again. Whoa! That clothesline is a nightmare for guys lately. Jimi has been mowing guys down with that. Come on! I cannot believe it. I literally cannot believe the guts of this kid. Oh, big headbutt right in the jaw. Good for Jimi here. Uh-oh. Oh! Jimi took his eye off the ball ever so slightly. And there he goes, man. He might be mugging him in the parking lot right now. He's headed to that parking lot. Can we get a camera out there or something?
Jimi's
Holy
not
cow.
very happy.
Yeah, well, I guess we're back on. We're back on now. I mean, so I guess that's it.
We have our winners of our blocks.
Boy, Jake Wiley kind of backed into this thing.
Yeah, like nobody saw that one coming.
I sure didn't see that coming. There you go. Your finals for the Imagine Live title next week. It will be the winner of Block A, which is Gorgeous Gregory, going 1-on-1 with Rad Boy Jake Wiley. How do you see that playing out?
Jake Wiley's got the experience. I got to back my boy Jake Wiley.
I think that, man, a lot of guys are mad at Gorgeous Gregory.
He might not be able to walk into the finals next week.
He might be getting beat up in the parking lot right now. Hopefully
That's what I mean. He may not be able to walk into them finals next week.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, man, what an interesting conclusion. Jake Wiley, Braden Elliott, Jake Wiley and Gorgeous Gregory is going to be your finals next week. I wouldn't have predicted this at the end at the beginning.
No, I would not have.
If I was going to predict, I probably would have said Braden Elliott and Jimi the Hippie if I'm being honest. So it did not play out the way I expected, but interesting to say the least. The other thing that's happening, we are going to have a first-time Imagine Live champion. Neither one of the guys have ever been Imagine Live champion.
That's awesome. Good for them.
So, yeah, that's interesting. So, I'll tell you what, I appreciate everybody tuning in. There's just one thing I want to touch on real quick. I've been thinking about this a lot this last week. The world we live in right now is difficult, and we are truly blessed to be able to distract everybody for an hour on Wednesday night, for 2 hours once or twice a month on Saturdays. So, I wanted to take a moment and say thank you to everybody. What we need from you guys, we love wrestling. We love to be able to have these shows for you, and we love being able to entertain you and distract you from this world that, we're somebody anywhere. We're difficult. We're fighting, financial difficulties and mental health difficulties and whatever else you're facing in your life. So, and I don't want to make light of that because everybody in this building, most of you that are watching, we all deal with things. And so it's important to us to be able to help distract you from all the things that's going on in the world. So for us, we're grateful to have that opportunity. But on top of that, with you guys watching us, and more importantly, coming out to the live events, supporting us and buying a ticket to watch us, it helps us in our situation because wrestling is a distraction for us as well. It helps us forget about everything that's going on in our lives as well. So, while we hopefully are providing a good service for you and helping you forget about your problems for a little bit, trust me when I say you guys are helping us forget about our worries for an hour on a Wednesday night and 2 hours on a Saturday night. So we're going to continue to work hard to help you with the distraction that wrestling can provide, and I hope you guys will choose to help support us by coming out to our Saturday shows and supporting the guys the way that I certainly feel like they deserve, because wrestling can be a great distraction for all of us. Everybody in this room loves wrestling, and I have a feeling if you're one of the people that are watching right now or one of the people that are going to watch in the next 7 days, and usually that's around 500 people a week, we're providing a good opportunity to help distraction. So let's support each other. We're all wrestling folk. whether we're in the ring, we're behind a microphone, or we're fans watching from a chair or at your home. So let's all stick together and let's help each other. We appreciate you guys taking the time tonight and tuning in, and we're here for you. Please be there for us, and we will see you 7 days from tonight.